bro, I didn't know you played your meat. I've been practicing every day. Today, we're gonna be building a literal MIDI flute made out of skin. What skin, you may ask? You have to stay tuned to find out. Basically, I was like, man, really wish I was allowed to play the skin flute on twitch.tv, but unfortunately, that would net me getting banned. But then I realized I can make a flute out of skin and play it, and that should be within TOS. Anyway, this is and this entire project is based on a stupid joke, but it should be functional when all is said and done. And that's all that matters, baby. I 3D printed these little guys. I've learned from my previous attempts. When I made the chicken piano, I built the whole thing. It was raw chicken laid out on cardboard, and the raw chicken juices soaked into the cardboard and made them all start linking together and conducting with each other, and it fucked up the whole thing. I don't want that happening this time, so this time I've 3D printed these little things here, and the idea is that the strips of meat will go in between each one, and then I can stick them on this and be able to go. And I got a couple of them, so we can have, you know, more than one note, which is pretty handy. I 3D printed a bunch. I don't think I'm gonna have this many notes though. We'll just have as many as we need. Anyway, I have this pig skin and fat that I've got sitting in the fridge. We're gonna slice this into strips, and this is raw, but touching the raw skin will cause a capacitive connection, and then we're gonna use these capacitance sensors to link several of them together. Each one of these has 12 inputs, which is more than enough because we can daisy chain them together. So I'm thinking we use 2 of them to give us a theoretical max of 24 inputs. And then that'll be going into this Arduino Pro Micro, which I've already pre-programmed, and it should, if I did it right, convert these guys into MIDI notes that we'll be able to interpret on my laptop over here. And then that should be able to play music. We've done it before, we should be able to do it now. The way these guys work is that you connect the address line to a different pin, and which pin you connect it to changes the I2C address of the device. So what you can do is you can daisy chain them all together, which basically means you can connect up to, I think, like 4 or 5 of them together, all using the same data and clock pins. And as long as you set the address bits correctly, you can address them individually without needing to break out different pins for them, which is quite nice. Even after we get the initial board soldered in, then we have to go and actually like solder in pins to every single strip of meat. I need to solder pins onto this Pro Micro. You can only use a Pro Micro or a Leonardo for this guy. I mean, you can use like a real microcontroller, but then you have to deal with like drivers and stuff. But if you're wanting to use an Arduino, those are the only ones you can use, because the MIDI function is similar to the keyboard and mouse emulation, where it's hardware specific to USB drivers. And if you're gonna ask, why a MIDI flute and not a physical flute? Because 1, I don't know how to play the damn flute. And 2, I do know how to make a MIDI controller. Here, I can have these fan out like this. So then I have enough space to like hook them up and do connection stuff, but it's not too awful. It's not too awful crowded. I need to get more of these. I don't have the, like, normal gauge ones anymore. Gauge? I think my brain is rotted because I think that all the time now. I can't say the word, I can't say, I'm gonna gauge this real fast. It's literally ruined me, bro. These guys are opposite each other, so we'll cross them over. Hey, Dad, can I have $100? Absolutely not. Dude, do some people... Okay, this is a little... I know that you're making a joke, but... Do some kids actually just ask their dad for money? If I asked my dad for money, he would've, like, smacked me upside the head. It'd been like, for what? No way, he's soldering a dick chip. Dude, I've never seen soldering spelled like that in my life. Also, bro said dick chip. We making Meat Piano 2.0? Yeah, effectively. Basically, I saw the Meat Piano, I got the Meat Piano video edited for the second channel on YouTube. And I was like, damn, that was a really good idea. What a great idea. I wish I could do something like that now. I'm like, what would be a good, like, meat-based instrument? And I was thinking over this for like a couple days. And then it hit me that I could make kind of a funny little joke with this one. And so now I am. Now I am, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's go, baby. If I plug this in, it goes up in a puff of smoke, I'm gonna cry. I like the surprise flashbangs. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, okay. This address line is established. Okay, I should be able to test it now. Dry test it. We're gonna need the laptop that I'm currently reading the chat off of. I don't think this laptop has a USB-C port on it. Forgot that was there. Hang on, I need to find a USB A to C. I have so many C to C cables, but I don't know where my C to A cable is. Ooh, a Feastables bar. Yo, that beast chocolate. I have this 100% legal copy of FL Studio that I'm going to be using as a MIDI interpreter. What? There we go. Okay. I hear it now. Uh-oh. Wait, is it not accepting this as an input? Uh-oh. Hang on. Did I short something out? I don't think I shorted anything out. Ground to ground. VCC to VCC. Hang on, 1 second. Uh-oh. It says there's a short across the power. Hang on. I fucked something up. I fucked something up here. Alright, 1 second. That's not right. Literally not even that many wires involved here. How the hell did I short out? How the hell did I short this out? He shorted his skin flute. I think this connection of the address line is likely what's causing the short. So I just get a bad feeling about it. If I cut this, does that fix my problem? Yep. What the hell? Why is that short out? That's already tied to ground? When your skin flute short F. It's just like, this is like free reign for every bottom barrel dick joke. Hang on. Do I have a solder sucker around here? Speaking of solder sucker, the skin flute is coming along excellently. Does this power up now? Yeah, baby. Alright. Arduino Micro! It recognizes it as an input. As a MIDI input. Hang on, why is it staccato like that? Dude, it works! Alright, and it's touch sensitive. So this is a capacitive sensor. So, it goes by touch. It's not despair, you fuckers. No, that's the track. That's the track. Anyway, hang on. That was just a test. That's just a test. Now we know, 1, my code works, bless up. Now it's time to actually assemble the physical part. So the idea is that we're gonna have this long tube that I should be able to play by going, which would be sick. I've 3D printed these little braces. These can hold 4 strips of meat. And they have a little loop so that you can run a wire through that then holds the meat in place, which I think will be pretty good. I think that'll be a pretty good method of making sure it can, like, hold there. We can use some magnet wire for that. And then the actual wire that's gonna stick into it can go up under it. We have a theoretical max of, what, 20? 20 meat slices? But that's a lot. We're getting into some advanced skin flute playing if we're going on the 20 the 20 slice. All right. So, gonna have this hold over. You can see how it's like flying out the end. I mostly just want to see if it'll still fit on the pipe. Yeah, it totally still fits on the pipe with that. Oh, that's gonna make us so easy. I was afraid it was gonna get all bent out of shape. Basically what we want is the ability to tie it down with this wire and then hook our lead that's gonna actually control the note onto this, and it should have really good conduction if we do everything correct. This knife is dog shit. Holy shit, this knife sucks! Meat is very squishy, and that makes it hard to, like, wrangle. But let's see what we do here. Okay, okay! Not very big little segments on each one of these, I don't think. I think about, like, that is about as much as you want in each little segment. Dude, this pork smells bad. Why does it smell like that? Because I just raw dogged it in the mini fridge? Has that, like, imparted a gross-ass scent upon it? I think it might have, actually, because that's nasty, dude. Playing my rancid skin flute at 3 a.m., not clickbait. It's not looking, like, fantastic. Wow, could you focus worse, motherfucker? Okay, there we go. Like, it could be worse. This guy's, like, too thick. He too fucking thick. This knife is so dog shit. It's actually unreal. I don't know why I lock the fuck in when I'm cutting meat. We need 8 more cuts. Is this normal, making a pigskin flute? Yeah, for this channel, it is. Welcome in, brother. You gotta check out this guy on Twitch, bro. He's a skin flute maestro. It's mostly pig fat, but, you know. It's still the flesh of pig. It's still the flesh. You can call it the flesh whistle if you think that one would be a little more accurate. That's still kind of a euphemism. Euphemism? Someone told me I say it wrong. Euphemism? Now, finally, instrument that I'm gonna need to keep in the fridge. Instrument I'm gonna need to keep frozen when I'm not using it. Okay. Let's strap this guy here. Assuming all has gone well, which we have done, like, pre-testing, so this shit should be working. We're about to lock in. Now, what I'm a little concerned about is getting some, like, cross-touching through the skin of the wires. Because it's capacitive, you do have to worry about crosstalk. Okay, there we go. We plug it in. If it suddenly triggers every note at once, then we'll know that there's some crosstalk and we can loosen that jig up. But if it doesn't, then that means we are good. Pork Skin Crosstalk was my favorite band in college. There is some crosstalk. You can hear it. It's laying down a sick beat. Alright, hang on. Dude, what is it? Hang on. What happens if I just free this? Because, like... Ah! Maybe it's just, like, assorted other crosstalk, honestly. Maybe I should just change the programming to try to eliminate this. Oh, it's not even a full scale because it has the minor notes in it. Hang on. Hang on, bros. Let me see what I can do here. I could just have it be the majors and not the minors. Woodpecker tapping on my eardrums. Hang on, can I connect this to a pad? Give me 1 second. Hook it up to a drum pad. Hang on, guys, it's time to play you a little. It's time to play my skin flute live on Twitch. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. That's just so beautiful. Hang on a second. This shit sounds like a haunted train whistle, man. Is it a flute if you're not blowing? What, you want me to fucking suck the end of it? Play Sons of Steel! We really went through all the R&D of the fucking meat rockets so that we could play creepy tunes on it. Uh-oh. Can you play Interstellar? I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. What is it? What are these? Hang on, vocals?
All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
yeah, it sounds awesome. Hang on, wait. Wait, hang on. Yeah, this sounds awesome. Guys, let me serenade you with my pork flute. Oh! Get this shit out of here, dude.
I can't feel no better.
Yeah, this is great. Alright, so basically how this works, I'll give a technical breakdown. This is an Arduino Pro Micro. This is running in USB HID mode to emulate a MIDI controller. So it's sending MIDI notes back to a laptop running FL Studio, which is just like a digital audio workstation where you can put a bunch of instruments in. Normally, a MIDI device is like a little keyboard that you plug in and then you can like play on it. But in this case, it's taking input from this capacitive touch sensor, which is something that allows you to, it detects touch in the same way like a touch screen does. But one of the things that it can detect capacitance through is meat. So I'm leveraging that to make it into a meat keyboard. Now, when you hold down touching one of these, you can play on the flute. So each one of these little individual chambers is separated by the plastic to keep the capacitance from bleeding over, but still sometimes does it, which is why I'm having to clear the ways a little bit. But when you touch it, each one of these represents an independent note. Because there's some interference, if I just plug it into something that's a little more, like, fast acting, you can hear that it's constantly, like, between them. It was more like the skin organ. Alright, let's see, yeah, there we go! Anyway, you're welcome for this beautiful serenade. Bro, I didn't know you played your meat. I've been practicing every day. That's awesome, actually. Why are we making a meat flute? I don't know, I thought the joke was funny, man. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, actually. Do the Scottish funeral song? What is that? There we go. You know what? That actually, despite everything, this turned out pretty damn good, I'd say. Hell yeah, brother.